But hello and welcome to Ninja Tactics Live. My name is Nick, and today we are going to be talking about willpower. Yes, your willpower. And this is kind of an overview of why it is so important to your productivity. Because you see, have you ever felt like you are trying to make a change in your life, trying to do something a little different, trying to create that habit, but you're not really making any progress, or you're getting wore out at the end of the day? Well, you see, the willpower that you have is actually a limited supply. People say you just need to try harder, but you only have so much willpower. So you need to learn to use your willpower more effectively, because losing your willpower is what's known as ego depletion. And there are certain things that you can do that kind of preserve your willpower, because the more choices you need to make throughout the day, the more choices that you kind of naturally have to make, the more you're using up your willpower to make those correct choices. So when you set your day up around a certain system or around kind of habits, that allows you to keep that willpower there for those bigger, more important decisions, or to use it at different times throughout the day. It allows you to keep more of that willpower in reserve when you really need to make a change. So things like exercising in the morning. The more you can kind of structure your morning, or build a framework, kind of boundary guardrails, if you will, around your morning routine, the less choices you are going to have to make in the morning, and the easier it is to get up and exercise, and the less willpower that you're going to use up in the morning trying to make that decision. So a way to do that is to, lay your clothes out the night before, to have those set in a place where you literally trip over them as you're trying to get up out of bed. To have maybe multiple alarms set up. Whatever it takes to kind of build a structure around those choices that you need to make. So what I want you to do just for your ninja tactic today is to think about your day. What choices do you need to make on a regular basis that require willpower from you? What are those choices that you continually have throughout the day that if you start eliminating them or start building some sort of framework or structure or guardrails around them will allow you to keep more of your willpower in reserve for use at a later date? Because like we said, willpower is a very limited resource. So the more structure you can build, the better off, the more you're going to have to save, and the more productive you are going to be in the long run. So that is your ninja tactic for today. So go out, sit down, take 10 minutes or so, and write out some of the choices you have to make. Start as soon as you wake up in the morning. What are the choices that require your willpower to do? Is it eating right throughout the day? Is that one of those choices that you have to make? Well, build some sort of structure around that then. It's going to be a slow process. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to continue to make tweaks to your structure, to your guardrails, but begin that process today. I also want to encourage you to check out the link that I'm including to a video that it explains ego depletion a little bit more and goes more into willpower. This is an excellent video on productivity, so I highly encourage you to check that out. It's a very short one as well, so it's a nice, easy listen and give you several actionable items and just kind of that big overview of willpower and ego depletion. So thank you for joining in.